Hello, my name is Reverend Kudlik, Ildiko Kudlik. I am the spiritual leader of the European Unity Spiritual Center. In this short podcast, I would like to say a few words about happiness and how to approach happiness from a different standpoint that I call spiritual standpoint. I find that people often refer to happiness as something that is outside of them that would cause them to feel happy. Our world is full of ideals of such things and matters, such as a loving relationship, a nice new garment or a car, a comfortable home, even a comfortable bed, a lovely child. And naturally, all these things can and will bring us a sense of happiness. But as we learn from the spiritual teachings of all the mystical traditions, a true sense of happiness can only be attained through an inner sense of oneness and connectedness. Connectedness to self, connected to God or divine presence. Connected to self means that we are looking at ourselves as whole and loving ourselves. And with that loving, we start looking upwards, reaching to our higher self. And through that, which is part of God, through that we reach even higher into the oneness with the divine presence. And as we do that, through that action, we start experiencing a unique sense of happiness that may signify in a different way. We may not use the word happiness when we start feeling this strong sense of connectedness. I often use the word sense of freedom or alignment or feeling accepted and embraced beyond measures. These sensations go way beyond what we can feel through the different subjects of desires that may or may not cause happiness momentarily. To be able to attain that sense of deep sense of happiness, loving, joy, freedom. There are many different names that we could use as we connect with our spark of God within and move into greater oneness with God. Can only be attained through sitting in the silence, sitting in meditation and prayer, connecting and keep on connecting within. And with that, we often face some obstacles between ourselves and God or the divine presence, this oneness. In my next podcast, I will talk a little bit more about these obstacles that stand between us and our desired sense of happiness that comes through our connectedness to a higher nature, to God, to the divine presence.